EGM Network.
Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to my show, Whatever with Lu Navarro. I'm your host, Lu Navarro, and a local realtor, bilingual with Remax Crown Realty, serving here in the beautiful area of Vero Beach in the Treasure Coast. And I'm so excited today as today marks the first year anniversary of this podcast. Exactly July 2nd, 2024, we did my first podcast here. And it's hard to believe, but we're here. So that's right, exactly a year ago. And I launched this little adventure with my very first guest. I sat down to record my very first episode, and my first guest, who just happens to be here today again, Ray Benavides from, at that time it was Motor Mortgage, but now there is Riverside Riverside Mortgage Solution. And also, he's back here today with Christy Woodward, and we will be discussing a hot topic that every real estate investor should know. A flipper or even a small builder that wants to take advantage of whatever they are offering is fix and flips loans. And funny enough, on my first podcast, we also gave a update about Hometown Heroes, the down payment assistance program offered by the state of Florida, which we'll do today too as well. Everything is good stuff. First, I just want to say how much I have grown of this year. You know, this podcast has taught me resilience. It has also made me grow as a person. I have been in touch with a lot of people, built the community. It has opened a lot of doors. And also, I have been connecting with in such a real and authentic way with everybody. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for tuning on, subscribing, and sharing and growing with me. Also, a huge shout out to Jesse, my producer. Yay!
Hey, thanks, Lou.
Who's been with me from day one. Jesse, you are a true MVP.
Oh, well, thanks.
And today it marks the 26th episode, and we're just getting started. So also before we get started, I want to take a quick moment to celebrate something else that filled my heart. We did our first Encuentro de Mujeres Latinas, nuestro primer encuentro de mujeres latinas, and it was a total success. Fue un éxito total y lo haremos nuevamente. Así que las invito a unirse a este poderoso grupo para crecer y conectarnos. Acuérdense, su red es su poder y se llevará a cabo el próximo jueves 10 de julio en el Vero Wine Bar localizado en la 1902. 14 Avenida en Miami, en Main Street, en Vero Beach, ¿ok? Y va a ser de 5:30 a 7:30, así que el espacio es limitado, así que envíenme directamente su mensaje, llámenme por teléfono o envíenme un text para confirmar su existencia. All right, back to today's show. Please welcome my guest again from Riverside Mortgage Solution. Joining me today is Christy Woodward and Ray Benavides. Let's jump right into the good stuff. As I mentioned, today we're talking about fix and flip loans, financial option that really attractive and perfect for real estate investors, flippers, and even private builders. So let's start with the basis. What exactly are fix and flip loans? Give us the scoop and what makes this program so unique.
Well, a fix and flip loan is you take a property that needs work. And it's good for investors. It's good for individuals, entities. Anybody can do this on a residential piece of property. The property needs work. Let's say the property's $100,000. It needs $50,000 work. You come to us, Riverside Mortgage Solutions. We loan you the $150,000 to get you going to buy that property. You fix it up, and then you can sell it at market value then.
All right. So, what exactly do you offer the 100% loan? Is
The financing?
Yeah, for the financing.
So investors usually do these more often.
Okay.
They don't just do 1, 2, 5, 10. It's something they continually do. The more you do, the more incentives you get. And we do offer up to 90% financing
Okay.
and up to $20 million.
Awesome. And I hear that it's also interest only.
Interest only, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So that helps with cash flow, right?
That helps big time with cash flow. Why not use our money instead of your own money
All right.
to make money?
And so it's not only for investors, it's also for private builders, correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, anybody that is doing new construction is just, do you have to have experience? Can you be a newbie doing this?
So the more experience you have, the better incentives there are. Everybody has to start somewhere, and let us help you start. You do have to have some work experience, renovating properties. You can be a contractor. As long as you got some sort of track record that you've done this before and you can do it now,
All right.
there is potential for approval there.
All right. So I guess that, like, I do Vero Lake Estates, and then there is a lot of private builders, common people like you and me that
Right.
get the loan and get the lot and then go and start their construction. You guys help with that if they come to you, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's a game changer for people because,
Absolutely.
especially with, so much limited inventory, I guess that this will be a value proposition for the other part that is involved in the transaction.
Absolutely. It's a benefit for the seller who couldn't normally sell it, and it's definitely a benefit for the buyer investor who has the means to buy it and fix it, and they can resell it at the end, or they can maintain it. They can keep it and rent it for rental income.
Oh, awesome. So
They don't have to sell it.
So again, it's better when you are an experienced investor, but you
Yes.
also work with newbies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll take any deal. No deals off the table. Come to us. Let's see if we can do it.
All right.
We'll try to find a way.
All right. And is there any limit to the amount of properties that they can do at the same time?
No.
All right. That's interesting. That's very good. That's
Yep.
very good. So again, what about if I do along with you down the road, I'll do another one. Are there any perks or?
Absolutely. The more you do, the interest rate goes lower, and also the amount, the max we'll finance goes higher.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll go up to 90%. And the more deals you do, the quicker the turnaround.
Oh, awesome.
We can, on a normal deal, we can get you a letter of intent or a pre-approval within a couple hours, sometimes less than 30 minutes. And,
Awesome.
and the more you do, the faster that is. And the more you do, the faster we close the loan. Less than 2 weeks, sometimes a lot sooner.
Well, you covered two of my questions. Do you want to add anything, Ray, about that?
Well, for our region, it's a very unique program. So it just provides another plausible avenue for financing when builders or contractors or landlords or people that are doing these types of loans, if they have a little bit of a cash crunch, it's a really good opportunity for us to take a look at the profiles, get that approval moving, get the letter of intent as quick as we can, and then get that project started. Now, there are other things that have to happen too. So, the projects, you have to have a little bit of experience in your own project management. So you'll need to know how to prepare your cost budget, right? And we can assist with that. And then help build that profile up for the financial backer of that, the investor himself, right?
Okay.
And so we're very lucky and fortunate to have found this new venue for us.
Awesome. And I'm guessing that, a lot of people are trying to get into the business of flip. I personally get a lot of calls, text messages. Do you have anything? Or, this will be like a great tool for them to have handy.
It is.
Absolutely. And it'll be a great tool for you, the realtor, the investor, all around.
All right. And do you only offer this Florida or everywhere?
Well, we have a pretty big market area here. So there are some states that we cannot be in, but for most part, it's the entire United States.
Awesome.
Right.
That's awesome. And that's great that you can provide that fast turnaround for a letter of intent. And you said that you can close in what, 10, 15 days?
Less than 2 weeks, 2 weeks or less.
Wow.
And we work on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays,
Oh my
folks.
God.
Does big banks do that? No, they don't. We do.
Oh, that's really fast. That is really fast. So let's talk about what happened at the end of the loan. Is once the renovation is done, or are they required to pay the loan back at that time?
So at the end of the loan, you get your term, whatever your initial term is, 12 months, 24 months, whatever it is, interest only. Then at the end of the loan, you decide whether you're going to keep it, and there you would have to finance it into an end loan, or you find the next party to buy it, and then they would get their loan to purchase it. And then that we can help with that as well.
So basically, they will have to refinance if they decide to keep it as an investment
Yes.
into a long-term loan, or you help them decide what is the best path.
Right,
Absolutely.
Right.
All right. Well, this is really gold for anybody that's listening or dreaming of starting this business. It's a great day to scaling up. And you just did a full roadmap about what needs to be done. Is it easy to get pre-approved, or what are the
Yes,
requirements?
Absolutely. There's questionnaire that you fill out. Of course, basic information, property address, what is the purchase price, what you think you'll need how much you need to fix it. It's just a basic questionnaire, and we do, the three we do is we do new construction. That's why the builders can use us instead of using their own money. So new construction, we also do purchase, so an existing building, and there is the bridge option as well. So we do it all.
Is this only for single-family homes or for any type of building?
It is as long as it's residential, and it doesn't have to be single family. I think it's 1 to 4 units.
Okay.
Condos, all of it. It's just, it can't be a commercial building.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Sofas, love seats, dining sets, bedroom groups in the latest styles and colors from Four Seasons, Braxton Color, Riverside, Hooker, Capri, Tommy Bahama, and more. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have anything you need for your outdoor living from Lloyd Flanders, Kingsley Bate, Brown Jordan, and Woodard, including a gallery of maintenance-free furniture from Berlin Gardens and Pollywood. Right now, during our summer savings event, we have lots of great half-price specials, including 50% off on all in-stock Universal Coastal Living collections. And all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street that is filled with name brand closeouts. And visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Are you becoming a realtor, contractor, mold remediator, guardian? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
We're back, and thanks again to Ray and Christy for being here with us. But we're gonna switch gears a little bit. We're gonna be talking about Hometown Heroes, the down payment assistance program. It has changed a little bit this year. Funds have not been released yet.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct.
They normally are supposed to be released around July 1st, but there have been some changes. So I understand there are new requirements, and the program has slightly changed from last year. So
it
can
has.
you elaborate on that?
Sure. So again, we follow the Hometown Heroes program, which is directed by the state,
Yeah.
and it's subjected to legislation.
Yes.
And so the budget reconciliation process and the budget conference for the state of Florida has been a little slower this year, but it's been more meticulous. Pardon me.
Yeah.
So one of the key things is that the funding level has changed this year. So previous years it was $100 million,
Yeah.
and now it's sitting at $50 million.
Yeah.
And then, and the original intent of the program, it was designed for firefighters, nurses, healthcare people, teachers, police officers. So basically the emergency services or the public services group. So the law has been changed back to that. Prior to that, in the last couple of years, it was open to anybody employed in the state of Florida. Now we're going specifically after those target people, including military personnel as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an FHA option, there's a conventional option, and then there's a veterans option. So the program still maintains the 5% per loan value to a max of $35,000 in assistance.
Uh-huh.
That's a cap. And the minimum, though, threshold, so let's say that the house is lower than that 5%, it's still going to be $10,000 minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone will be entitled to at least a $10,000 minimum. And that mirrors the Florida bond program for housing as well. So the Florida bond housing, which we now have that program too, allows either a grant or a repayable loan in the amount of $10,000, depending on the financial conditions of the person. The credit scores still have to be 640. We still have to meet county, they call it area medium income limits.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe for Indian River County, if there's joint borrowers, it could be no more than $139,000 in income. Very rarely do we see that in these programs. So what do we know about Hometown Heroes? They being the state, believes that the reconciliation process will be done very soon. And they expect that the offering and opening of the program will happen around the middle of July, if not the last week of July. And then when that happens, so right now we're screening people right now in the office so we can prepare them for that file. A couple of things that the borrowers have to do. They have to do a home education buyers program.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
yeah.
that it can be done online, right?
It can be done online.
It's quick, right?
Yeah, it's very quick. So we have to have that certificate. And then there's some nuances in the loan that are really cool. And so the legislation hasn't changed for this. So normally when a person buys a property, there's a mortgage deed tax and an intangible tax. And that, in closing costs, that could be anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000. Well, that's waived.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's the
Very
state of Florida
nice.
waives that tax for that. So that's really nice, right? Very, very nice. And then just some small administrative stuff, but overall, it's a very, very good program, and it really reduces the amount of money that's sitting at the table to close the loan.
So, you just heard, I always say knowledge is power, education is power. If you are thinking about buying a house and you fall within the first responders category, don't wait. Just start doing it right now. You may, you will get online for when those funds are available so you don't have to wait. And I feel like that is a key. So just reach out to any lender. You can reach out to Riverside, Christy or Ray, or even me, and I will put you in contact with them. So don't wait till the last minute. I understand, and I'm pretty sure you guys work with, love supporting people. So you work with first-time buyers, right?
That's correct.
What trends are you seeing now in regards to first-time buyers versus, repeat buyers?
I'm seeing both.
Okay.
Both the first-time buyers are really coming out and wanting to understand what they were waiting on the hometown hero to see what was going to happen with that.
Okay. All right.
And it is a process, and it's a learning process for all new buyers for sure. So what is the first time buyer though? That's something we need to clarify too.
Yeah.
So a first time buyer is defined by the state as any person that has not owned property, which is declared by title and deed, for the 3 years prior to the loan application.
Yeah.
All right. So that's really important.
So you may have been an owner in the past, but if by the last 3 years you have not been an owner, you can apply as a first-time home buyer. All right. Now let's lighten up things. I have this little segment that has become my signature. It's called Rapid Fire Round with Lou, and I'm gonna ask you a question. You will just answer it like as quick as you can. And so, are you guys ready? So, what's one thing you wish more people understood about mortgages?
Don't be scared to ask. Come ask us. Let's see if we can get you into your new home.
Mortgage is a tool, and we are experts at the tool.
All right, awesome. If you weren't in the mortgage business, so what would you be doing?
I'd be a professional musician playing for the Philharmonic.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I love to scuba dive, so I'd probably get a master scuba diver and then become a trainer.
Oh, awesome. And what's one tip for someone flipping their first home or doing their first deal as a flipper?
So I think the most important part is to understand that flipping a home is probably no different than building a home. So there's a tedious process for permits and other issues. So we have that knowledge, skill set. So we're getting very, very good at helping the buyer avoid the pitfall.
What would you say?
Again, I'm going to repeat. Don't be scared. Come to us. Let's help you get your investment dream started.
It just sum up to knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
If you don't ask, you won't know. And, some people, my uncle, my friend, my mother, my friend's mother, just come to the source. It's better that way so you can get, the real information.
There is no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one not asked. So ask them all.
And I would like to say that, Christy is working on a project right now that is similar to Fix and Flip. We're helping a person with a brand new manufactured home.
Oh,
right?
awesome.
And when that person came in, they had no idea about what they would have to do to have that manufactured home financeable.
Okay.
And so Christy has walked them through that process, including all of the setup organizations, all of the construction organizations, all of the permitting organizations.
Awesome.
So that is atypical for a mortgage broker.
Right.
They normally would not know how to do that.
Kudos
Yeah,
to
very good
Chrissy.
job.
Well, I love it. Real talk. All right, friends, this is a wrap up. Thank you again to Christy and Ray for coming up. As you know, Riverside Mortgage Solution is located in Remax Crown Realty in 1603 US 1 Sebastian. So you can get in contact with them, show up, ask for an appointment, but don't miss the opportunity to get in contact with them if you are in that process of buying a home. If you enjoyed this episode, do me a favor, share it with someone who is curious about real estate investing or just curious about buying their home. Send us questions, comments, and of course, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lou Navarro Realtor, so you never miss an episode. And happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
This little podcast. Thank you again, Jesse, for being behind the scenes and making magic happen. And thank you for everybody that listens to my podcast. Here's to another year of learning, growing, and doing great things together in this amazing community we'll call home. Happy 4th. Don't forget, we're going to be in the Sebastian 4th of July parade, Remax Crown Realty. Look for us. Stay tuned for our next episode, Whatever with Lou Navarro. But until then, keep dreaming, keep asking questions, and whatever you do, don't stop moving forward. Y recuerda, yo hablo tu idioma. Chao, chao.